Florian Wirtz is a flop. That's what I've been hearing on Twitter in the recent weeks. So I decided to do something special. Rather than tweeting back, I decided to make a video ranking the 20 most expensive signings of the Premier League this summer. We're ranking them in a tier list from game changer to absolute flop. So stay till the end of the video to discover where we ranked these players. So for this special video, I'm with someone. Present yourself.
Hi guys, my name's Camille, Arsenal fan. We're gonna get right to it.
Arsenal fans, man. Okay, let's get straight into it. Okay, so here are the categories. Game changer, for me, I think there is only one, maybe two at the most. There is great fits, players who are really doing really well. There is the ones who are decent. They're not doing like really crazy well, but they're decent. The ones that you haven't really seen much, you know, the ones that needs time, and there is flops. I think it's a bit harsh to say flop when we're not even in the middle of the season, but you know, do you understand the categories?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, let's start with the most expensive signing in the Premier League history, Alexander Isak.
Biggest flop. Nah,
You think it's a flop?
No. I think he's obviously, we know he's got talent, all of that. I just think he needs time, bro. Like in a team like this with so much change in the Liverpool side, I think just give him a bit more time. Halfway through the season and at the end of the season, everybody's gonna see the greatness that he has, man.
I think we haven't really seen him much. He has played, I think, 3 games in the Premier League, 4 maybe, but he has started like 2 games. He had an assist actually, but he hasn't scored yet. But I think he needs time. I don't think we can put him in a flop category right now in the Premier League. So let's put him in the needs time category. What about Florian Wirtz?
Oh my God, this guy, there's honestly nothing else to say but flop, bro. Like,
why would you put him in flop?
From him, you'd expect at least some type of output in, I don't know how many games now he's played, where at least, but just like, not even just the not scoring and assisting, but honestly, just the way when he plays with the ball, I feel like he's not comfortable. I don't know what's wrong with him.
He's coming into a new team, and that team is already struggling. Also, that doesn't help. And I think he hasn't really adapted to the physicality of the Premier League. It's the thing, but 0 goals, 0 assists so far, like in the league. It's a bit complicated.
Yeah.
And the last game, I don't know if you saw it, but he got also megged. Like nothing is going.
The most embarrassing thing in this Prem season by far right now.
Nothing is going really well for him. But flop, I think it's a bit harsh because I know he'll come good. I know that Florian Wirtz will become good. But you know,
me right now, I have to put him flop. A guy like Isak, you know, you can say he's showing some things that are good here and there, but Florian Wirtz right now is just a flop for the price tag as well that he has. I don't know.
And the thing is that he has played like every match Liverpool played in the Premier League this season, so I can't put him in needs time because he had that time, you know. So I'll put him in flop right now before like all the comments. This is not like the final like category like for the whole season. It's just for now, you know. So what about the other player that comes from the Bundesliga, Nick Woltemade?
Wow,
4 Premier League goals so far.
I don't understand this guy with his height and his technical ability, his pen style. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Everything about this guy is special and unique, bro. I don't know. And even scoring against Arsenal, who concede no goals, like I just have to say this guy is a great fit. Like even maybe a game changer, honestly, for Newcastle.
Yeah, I think honestly we will put him in great fit for now. Maybe game changer at the end of the video, we'll see. But I was surprised. Like I didn't think he would come like this good in the Premier League. Like he's adapted so well. Like they don't really miss Isak. I think they have got their striker. And if they paid like too much money, I think it's worth it. So Nick Woltemade, put him in great fit.
I still wonder what's going to happen once Wissa comes back. What is going to happen in this Newcastle side?
Imagine Newcastle like changing their style maybe to a front 2. I think it will be good with another striker too. So let's see. I've seen Wissa with Ivan Toney, with Mbeumo.
Exactly. So much possibilities.
So
it's a great fit.
Let's see. What about the other striker also from Bundesliga, Hugo Ekitike?
Wow, now Hugo, as much as like I wanted to hate on him because Liverpool guy, but wow, quality all around. His ability, his finishing, just honestly very good fit, great fit.
What do you like the most about like Ekitike game?
Honestly, just the way his driven passion to go get the goal. Like in his first goal, I remember maybe he was a bit clumsy on the dribbling, but he just kept going, pushed through, and just the finish at the end, just proper.
The first game of the season.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, I love it. Even with a guy like Isak coming into your team, maybe another striker would feel like scared or whatever that this guy's gonna take a spot. Him, every game he plays, no matter how much time, he's there.
He wants to succeed at Liverpool, and what shocks me from like Hugo Ekitike game is how he's good on the ball. Like I didn't expect like a tall striker like him to be so good on the ball. Like honestly, he reminds me a bit Roberto Firmino, you know. So, and I think he can really become even much better. So that's why like sometimes I don't get why we got Isak, because we have a good like striker in Ekitike. So for me, I think it's a great fit.
Me too,
honestly,
for sure.
I think it's a. What about the other striker that Manchester United bought this summer, Benjamin Sesko?
I don't know, honestly. I think United have been really like so 50-50, so very struggling, but then they're still at the same time kind of doing good in the Prem right now after all this hate and whatnot that they've been getting. And Sesko, he hasn't been great, but I don't think he's shown enough time and whatnot in this system, so I'd give him a needs time.
Needs time too, because he already has 2 Premier League goals, you know, in about 10 appearances. It's not that bad, honestly. He's coming, you know, I know he's coming from the Bundesliga where everyone expects him to also, he came like with a big price tag, so everyone expects him to flow, but, you know, I think he'll come good in this United side, so needs time maybe?
For sure.
I think he needs time, Benjamin Sesko. What about Bryan Mbeumo?
Wow, the heart of United right now. Honestly, a great fit, this player. No matter which team he went to, honestly, I think this guy, with all of his technical...
United team, and just like the level that Man United have like this season compared to last season with their attack, it's so different, like, you know. So I'd put him in great fit, honestly. Like.
Me too, for sure.
We talked about Hugo Ekitike technical ability, and we've got another striker that I don't think has that much ability. What do you think about Viktor Gyökeres so far?
Definitely not the striker who's shown me the most technical ability as much as I want to say, but him, honestly, he brings a lot that people like don't like to see, because obviously we want to see the flashier guys, the guys who scored his long shots and whatnot, but Viktor Gyökeres came, and honestly, he's doing his job. Honestly, people want to say that he's been garbage, he plays in Timberlands and jeans and all that. I love it, it's funny. But honestly, he does his job and I love it. So for now, for Gyökeres, I'm putting him in decent.
Yeah, I would put him in decent too, because Arsenal needed a number 9, and they have that number. They have like that sort of menace up front. Like they have like a striker up front. So even if, you know, technically it's not the striker I enjoy the most watching, I think he's done good. He's done good. He's scored 4 Premier League goals so far. Like, I don't think, you know, that's bad. So for me, I'd put him in decent too.
Me too, for sure. Soon more goals though.
Soon more goals. What about Matheus Cunha at United? Another player that I think has fit well in the Ruben Amorim system. I really think Manchester United really bought like interesting players this summer. Like they bought like the players who had the profile number 10 role, you know.
Yeah, and honestly, I love it. And I think, me personally, I think that they're buying all these players because they're starting to go away from Bruno Fernandes. I think his time is soon coming to an end at United because all these players, they're just really taking more of his role and whatnot. And Matheus Cunha, I love the play style he has.
But United, you know, that's why I don't understand about United. They had an offer of 100 million this summer.
I didn't understand it either.
Bruno Fernandes, why don't you sell him?
I think they're trying to give him one last chance or something, but yeah, I would have sold right now. But I see it
decent because, for example, his match against Arsenal, for me, I thought he was really the man of the match. Every time I watch,
he was definitely the scariest player when I was watching.
He's always good, so he's good in the game,
and also he had an injury, so he missed a couple of games and whatnot.
Exactly. So
time will definitely come.
Yeah, for me, I'll put him in decent for now. Yeah. What about Eberechi Eze? I know that you like Eberechi Eze.
I love him, honestly. It's sad that Odegaard got injured, but it also really just allowed Eze to fit easier in the team. He started off playing as a left winger, not really his position, but he still obviously did well, which I find very impressive from him.
Do you think he's more of a number 10 than a left winger?
Honestly, I think so. I think he likes to play in between the two positions. In that left central position, he likes to roam around inside. But when he's more 10, I find he's more used to the ball, more like...
He reminds me like Grealish.
Yeah.
Grealish also, he plays off the wing, but he's attracting more like central positions,
But yeah, definitely a lot of quality shown. The one-touch passes to Gyökeres when he scored and all that. I see so much quality in him. Honestly, I find he's a great fit in Arsenal.
The last-minute assist too.
There you go.
I think Eze for me, he's been one of my favorite players to watch in the Premier League. I'm happy that he earned his move finally. He's got moved to a top team, and I think he's been a great fit.
Me too.
far.
Even his goal to win us against Crystal Palace, his own ex-team, but he's always in these moments when we.
He's class. He's class. I like the personality. Like everything is class about. It's the celeb also. So for me, it would be a great fit so far.
Yeah.
What about Joao Pedro?
Wow. Now him, honestly, I really think he's one of the best signings this season for Chelsea, especially with Cole Palmer. Without Cole Palmer, I find he's kind of ghosting a bit. He doesn't really get played as much as he can be because they lack a creative 10. Like Enzo really just doesn't do it for Joao Pedro. And I think now Delap was injured and all that, but Joao Pedro should be playing even 10 and Delap striker. Works a lot better, but Maresca doesn't seem to like that. But yeah, honestly, with Cole Palmer, he was amazing. I find, honestly, great fit with Chelsea.
You talk about Maresca. What do you think about Maresca? Do you think he's going to finish the season at Chelsea?
Honestly, I don't. I really, everybody was saying Chelsea were going to win the Prem, this, that before the season because of the Club World Cup and all that, but I always saw it. I don't appreciate Maresca.
For me, I really like Maresca. Like, I like his philosophy, but I have to say, like, Todd Boehly, I think he's the one responsible for this, beginning of the season. Like, Maresca asked for a defender and he never got a defender. They were playing with Tozin, Shaloba. For me, what he's doing for me is it's already good with the defense they have. Honestly, they have no center backs. Their number 10 is injured. Cole Palmer, their best player. But Joao Pedro, for me, he has really impressed me. Like, since the Club World Cup, I respect Joao Pedro. I remember at the Club World Cup, I thought that Joao Pedro had been at Chelsea for 10 years.
So comfortable.
Yeah, he was comfortable. He fit very well, and I think he brings in something really different in that attack for me. He's much better than Nicholas Jackson for me.
For sure, by far.
So I would put him in a great field. What do you think?
Me too.
Ooh, another winger that moved to another Premier League team. What about Anthony Elanga to Newcastle? What do you think?
I don't understand this guy. I used to watch him at Nottingham and I love this guy. Honestly, the way he played everything, so interesting, so exciting. But now at Newcastle, he's just not there anymore. I don't know.
And I thought he could fit because he plays sort of like Murphy, who's at Newcastle. They all rely on their pace. Everything, and I thought he could fit in that Eddie Howe team, but it's just it's not working out.
Yeah, me too. With his output from last season, joining this Newcastle side, I really thought Newcastle were going to be such a scary team with all these guys up front, but
zero contribution in the Premier League so far. 10 Premier League appearances, 0 goals, 0 assists.
I think there's only one place he can go.
Yeah, I think me too. And I think he just moved to Newcastle too soon. I think he should have stayed to Nottingham for 2-3 more seasons. I think he rushed the process, moving too early in another team. And he cost I think it was 60 million. That's a huge fee, I think he's a flop for now. What about Zubimendi, the other player that cost 60 million, I think?
Zubimendi, the most underrated signing this season. He's so under the radar because he's not a flashy, he's not a goal scorer, he's not this,
but
that.
He scored though, already. He did,
exactly. Nobody would have expected that, but honestly, he's one of the game changers for me. He runs the place so effortlessly, coming from another league, adapted perfectly into our system. elevates everybody's play, lets Declan Rice go more up front. He just really unlocks a whole new side with this Arsenal team. And then obviously his defensive side, one of the top.
Yeah, like I saw his numbers, like defensively, like it's incredible. But I had said that Zubimendi is just a better player than Thomas Partey in what Arteta wants to do, you know. And I believe that Zubimendi, like if he stays in that Arsenal team, like at the number 6, Arsenal will score even more open goals, open play goals, you know, because now everyone blames Arsenal to just score like on set pieces. But I believe with a player like Zubimendi, who's always willing to, you know, to take like a through ball, like something like that, I think Arsenal will become better, even with like Odegaard when he comes back.
For sure.
I think he just elevates like Arsenal midfield like to another level. Honestly, Partey was really good, but Zubimendi for me.
Yeah, just a simple upgrade.
Yeah, it's an upgrade. So I would put him in great fit though.
Okay.
I would put him in great fit. So far, we'll see if at the end
sure.
we'll put him in a game changer.
Yeah.
What about Johan Wissa?
Johan Wissa, poor guy.
I think
injured his knee.
yeah.
I think just
Yeah.
at the beginning didn't see him unfortunately, but we all see the quality that he has from last season, and I'm sure he'll be great partnership with Woltemade.
I think their partnership will be really good, and I think Newcastle really needs to change like how they play, because they have like I think that's why they're not doing also good in the Premier League. They have to change their system, like something more refreshing, you know. And Johan Wissa will bring that. I believe he's a great player, you know. He got unfortunately injured playing for Congo, but I think he'll become good. He got his move that he wanted.
Yeah, so badly.
So for me, I think he needs time. 0 Premier League
sure.
appearance this season. We can't really say he has flopped. What about Ndoye at Nottingham Forest?
Wow.
Did you watch Nottingham Forest?
Yeah, I do every now and then. You know, it's not the most exciting team and all that. They're not doing very well. But certain qualities that they have, like Ndoye, he's shown some good things here. Obviously, the team doesn't really perform well, but I like him. He's a good player, honestly.
His assist to Wood in the beginning of the season, wow, like the pass that he made, I don't know if you saw that goal, was an incredible assist. I think he has been decent, honestly, and it's not really his fault that Nottingham are really like not doing good this season.
No, definitely not.
What do you think about their situation? What do you think about Magnakis and?
Yeah, I don't even know honestly what to say about their situation. I don't know what's going on over there now. Changing coach, all this. It's a bit of trouble. They're gonna have to deal with it in the season. But honestly, I think they have a lot of youngsters that can come and help this team, and they have good future for me, in my opinion.
I think they have really a great team, but their owner will ruin them, because like I didn't understand, like why didn't you like leave at least like the first part of the season to Nuno Espirito Santo was really a great coach. Like he brought you to Europe, then you brought a manager who has a different philosophy to Nuno. It was sure that it's not gonna work, and then now you brought Sean Dyche, but it's, you know, for me, I'm really scared that they will go down, honestly. And it will be like, I think it will be crazy with the squad they have, you know.
Yeah, honestly.
They have Elliot Anderson, one of my favorite players to watch. They have Wood in front. Dylan Bakwa, I don't know if you know him, but he's my guy. Dylan Bakwa, he will become
crazy ball knowledge.
Yeah, great in the Premier League. So Dan Ndoye, I'll put him in decent for now.
He's a decent player.
He's been decent for now. What about Milos Kerkez?
he looks weird though. First next to Gyökeres and Cunha, but whatever.
That's true. What do you think?
Kerkez. I don't know. This whole Liverpool defense, like with such quality names that they have, but so low quality and defensively, I find. I don't know if it's the synergy that they have or something, but something just doesn't seem to work. And Kerkez, one game good, one game bad. Like
his game against Arsenal, wow, he was the only player I saw looked Madueke like that, you know.
Honestly, pretty good. Even actually Sloboslai I find was pretty good against Arsenal too, playing a right back role. Yeah.
He has been the best Liverpool player so far this season.
For sure.
But Milos Kerkez, I think, you know, most of the people will blame him, but I think it's Arne Slot's fault, because if you see how he was used last season, you know, really offensive, you know, running like a crazy, and this season where like Slot wants to use him like a third center back, you know, he hasn't really adapted to that new role, you know. But I think he has also his part, because he wants to do like too much, like so.
Yeah.
I would put him in flop so far, but I think it's not his main. He's not the main responsible for his beginning of the season. You know. What about Noni Madueke?
Wow, everybody was hating on this transfer, saying so overpriced, 50 million, I think.
Mostly the Arsenal fans, though.
Yeah, a lot of Arsenal fans, I swear. But then when he came on the pitch, and even when Saka was not there, not available, this guy would come, and the level of quality he's shown, the technical ability, he's so exciting to watch. Maybe not enough output, obviously, we can see. We'd love to see more from him on that side, but just so much good quality. So for me, he's just a decent player. He's a very good sub.
And I think he could maybe become a great fit if he plays more games because he has been injured.
Yeah.
And this might maybe be a crazy take, but I think Arsenal were better with Madueke this season than Saka. I've enjoyed watching Madueke than Saka this season, honestly.
Oh my God.
Like how he takes his man one on. No, for me, Madueke, I have to say, I wasn't a fan of that transfer, but wow, he has surprised me how good he has been. So for me, yeah, he's been decent so far.
For sure.
And the other player that Newcastle bought this summer, it's a defender, Malick Thiaw.
Yeah, Malick Thiaw coming to the lineup, starting now, all this. Very solid player. Newcastle, especially when they play at home, very solid team defensively. He has a lot of quality. I think he's a decent, great fit.
You know who he makes me think? He makes me think of sort of Julian Timber. You know, he can play as a centre back, but also play as right back. You know, he's not that tall, but he's intelligent in his game. You know, for me, has been decent. Like I was surprised of his level because at Milan, you know, we all knew he's got talent. He was a young German centre back, but in the Premier League, he's shown good level. You know,
he's adapted very well.
Yeah, it helps also when you move like into a well-organized team like Newcastle.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I don't know what happened last game though, losing 3-1 to West Ham. Relegation side.
I think it's a new manager bounce with West Ham. A player that I really love in the Premier League is Omari Hutchinson.
I was really happy. Arsenal academy player.
I was really happy that he came back to the Premier League.
Yeah, honestly.
I really love that.
Me too. Since I knew him at the academy, bro, I've always loved this player. Such an exciting young player with so much talent, but never seen, like nobody has seen the talent that this guy can play with. So for me, it just needs time. Like I know he'll be good.
I think he needs time too. I didn't understand like his transfer to Nottingham Forest because they kept Morgan Gibbs-White.
Yeah.
I thought he's sort of a number 10 also, but there is too much competition in that Nottingham Forest. You know, right wing they've got Ndoye, they've got Hutchinson, they have McAtee also. They have both. You know, they have Dylan backwards. I don't know how he'll fit in that Nottingham Forest, but the talent is there. The talent is there.
For sure.
Ex-Arsenal and I think Chelsea Academy too. So the talent is really there. So I think he needs time.
For sure.
What about Jacob Ramsey?
Wow, Jacob Ramsey.
I mean, this was a surprising move this summer because I didn't really see him leaving Villa, you know. It was his boyhood club.
Good for him, honestly, leaving Villa with the situation that they have. Oof, honestly, it's rough out there.
And they needed, I think, that money for the PSR issues. But I really haven't seen him much in the Premier League.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really give honestly.
For me, I think he needs time, Jacob Ramsey.
Yeah.
I think he needs that. But
he's a good player.
How will he fit in that midfield too? That's the problem because they have
so many locked players, like good quality. I don't know.
I'll put him in. It needs time. Yeah.
For sure.
What about James McAtee, the other player
wow.
they bought this summer, Nottingham?
From City, I think, right? Yeah. Wow, this guy, when I see his highlights and this, that, and whatnot, the quality he has, shocking, honestly. He's very, very good. Some
people say he was even the best player to come off Manchester City Academy.
Wow.
You know, I think that's a compliment to him because they have had like really great players. But again, I don't see how he'll fit in that. Like they have too many like similar profile in that like 10 right wing position. You know, I don't see how it will work.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can we say he's a flop though, because he hasn't really played a lot? You know?
Exactly, and I find it so it's so harsh to give any of these real Newcastle players a flop because their whole team seems to just have issues that they need to like fix. So maybe you could consider a flop. But me, I think their whole team in general just needs time, changes here and there, and I think they'll do better.
So I'll put him in needs time too. So I think it's the moment where we have to choose at least one game changer. So for one game changer from the great fates, who would you go for?
Maybe, but for me, probably between Woltemade and I'm torn between saying either Zubimendi or Joao Pedro. I don't know.
Okay. I wouldn't go for Woltemade because Newcastle had Isak, so how is he really a game changer?
That's true.
So for me, it's either between Joao Pedro and Zubimendi.
Okay. So who are you going for?
Honestly, Zubimendi has been really great, and I thought he would be really like even the best signing of the year. But I would go for Joao Pedro because when I look at Chelsea like team without Joao Pedro.
Even with his current form, without Cole Palmer and whatnot?
Even with his because if you watch like the game, Joao Pedro is always impactful. Yes, he might not score, but he's that type of striker that he doesn't really need to score to to have a great game. He's all around no, I think for me he's a game changer so far.
For sure, it was between both of them, so any of them definitely game changers for sure.
You're not going for an Arsenal player?
It's okay, I'll go for Joao Pedro, he's definitely...
Okay, so Joao Pedro will be our game changer. So Camille, what do you think about the tier list?
Tier list is great. I think we did good.
I think we did good too. So guys, that was our tier list. Let us know in the comments who do you think should maybe have deserved a higher ranking. Let us know in the comment. And Camille, do you have something to say?
Arsenal gonna win the quadruple this season.
Oh, we'll come back to that at the end of the season. So, ciao.